Hi. Hi guys, it is now, let's see, 2 minutes before midnight. So it means that the Translateathon is happening, will happen in 2 minutes. I need to get this makeup removed. I've been to a wedding today. I'm not wearing any fancy clothes any longer. We were there, it was really low-key. We were only there, we weren't taking part in the actual wedding ceremony either. That was only like the really closest family, I believe. And then they wanted to have a small sort of gathering party thing afterward. They're trying to save some money for buying a house, and so they wanted to spend a little less on their wedding and have a little more for a house, and so that they could move into that sooner. And I understand that completely. They're also expecting a baby, which I found out about yesterday. So yeah, actually, yeah, yesterday, because it hasn't midnight hasn't struck yet. So yeah, so that is exciting as well. And yeah, so afterwards, after we went to the wedding, after we've been to the wedding, like we were there for 3-4 hours. I mean, my sister went earlier because she's on an early maternity leave, because she started to get Braxton Hicks contractions, so she has to really, yeah, be relaxing and stuff, so that she doesn't go too early. Because it's something that's been bothering her for the past week, and every time, it's more or less every time that she moves, she gets these. So better to be safe than sorry. And so she left after about an hour or two, because then she went and we were like staying there a little longer. And then my mom and dad, yeah, it's funny because it's my best friend, but his dad is my dad's childhood friend, so we were all there, so it was nice. So afterwards, me and my brother and my sister, we went to watch Black Panther, the other sister, not the one who's pregnant. Because we haven't watched it yet, and so we wanted to, and that was really fun as well. But now I'm getting off track, as usual, and I don't have any light in here. So let's take a look at my TBR. So first up, I have my 2 manga novels, volume 2 and 3 of Fruits Basket. I also have The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski, which I've actually been thinking about starting out with, because it's my friend's favorite book, and I was to his wedding today, so in celebration of his wedding, I don't know, but I want to read it, and it's pretty short, so it would be a good place to start, I think. I also have the first part of Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is divided into 2 sections in the Danish translation, which is a little strange, but it makes it a little less intimidating. And I also have The Song of Achilles, or Achilles' Sang, by Madeline Miller, which I'm also excited to get to, but I'll probably be starting that a little later. I also would like to read, you can see my TBR if you want to. I have a couple of audios or ebooks that I would like to get to, but I'm actually working on The Trials of Morgan Crow, the Nevermore book, which I have about an hour and a half left of now. I'm really enjoying that, but it's a Danish translation, so it works for the Translateathon, so I'm going to keep on reading that. Now I'm going to be going to bed, because I want to start reading, but I have the biggest stomach pains, and my reading lamp went out the other day. I have to buy a new one. Instead, I'm gonna bring Fruits Basket Volume 2 with me and read it in the morning. This is the only light I have in here now, and it's gonna, I mean, I can read in here, like now, if you wanted to, but also has a bit worse stomach pains, as I said. And so I'm really not very focused and so I wanted to just save it for later. And yeah, but this was my first update. It took me 7 minutes to film this, but I'm probably gonna cut something off, or maybe I'm not, let's see. But I'm vlogging the whole week, and now I'm gonna go to bed, get my makeup removed, hopefully. See you later. Good morning, it is now Sunday, as it was yesterday when I went to bed as well. And it's the Translateathon. I just finished Fruit Basket Volume 2 and I really enjoyed it. This follows this girl called Toru, who is an orphan, and so she's sort of been living on her own in this abandoned house, and one day these boys comes along and they sort of take her into their house so that she's not going to be living alone on her own. And as things go along, she finds out that there's a bit more to this family than what just meets the eye. There's been a curse to them, to the whole family, that if they're touched with like a touch of sort of love or kindness, they turn into a zodiac animal. So like if they receive a hug or something. And so this is the continuation of the first one. It was really fun to be back with them, and we got to know a lot more about one of the characters from this, and I am definitely enjoying this, and I think I give this a 4 out of 5 stars, so it was a great start to the Translateathon. And now I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna be listening to Nevermore, I think, on my walk. So I still have a lot of stomach aches, so I think a walk, some fresh air will maybe do me some good, because yeah. And then I have to do some laundry, and I have to do some dish. I have to clean up and do the dishes and stuff. So I'll be listening to the audio while I do that, and then I'll go back and read afterwards. I probably will actually finish Nevermore today. That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, but this was my update for now. Hi guys, it's me again. Another update. It is now Monday, and yeah, I'm having a headache. Oh well, it's better now. I've just been sleeping. I don't know what it is these days. Either I have headaches, or I have something else going on with me, or yeah, yesterday was stomach aches, today it's my headaches. But I did go into work hoping that it will become better, because I feel like, yeah. But I had to leave at about 12:30 or something, so after about 5 hours of working. So I went home, didn't read anything when I got home, obviously. Had something to eat, slept. My headache is better now. Now I'm just tired. But I would like to try and see if I can read something. I have been listening to an audio tune from work, which has worked fine. And I've been listening to a Frederick Backman novel, which I think the Danish title is Tænk min søn skal vide om verden. And I think the translated edition, if it's more like directly translated, it's called Things I Want My Son to Know About the World, I think. And it's not a fiction novel. I think it's actually Frederick Backman's own thoughts about parenthood, how his experiences as he's transitioning into being a father, and his thoughts processes and stuff. I think, I haven't actually checked out of it, but I'm pretty sure at one point he's just saying he was a Backman. So I'm figuring this is just like a memoir or something, essay thing. But it's actually pretty funny, and I'm over halfway now, because it's only, in normal speed it's 3 hours and something. I'm listening to this in 1.75 speed, so, and in that speed it's only about 2 hours long. And it took me about, I've listened to 1 hour and 6 minutes or something. So I have about 52 minutes or something left, so I'll definitely finish that tomorrow on my way to work and home again. So that is working fine. I'll try and have my stats on screen all the time so you can see how much I've been reading. I hope I remember this when I actually edit it. I wanted to sort of read what I'm behind in my not Translateathon book that I'm reading with a couple of other ladies and men. But I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it. So I'm going to be trying to maybe read a little bit in Jane Eyre. I mean, I could obviously still continue with what I've been reading from so far, but I feel like reading some Jane Eyre and figuring out if I like it or not. So I think I may actually jump on that. Since coming home, I've also been watching a bit of YouTube videos because it's just relaxing way to sort of try and get that headache out of the way. But now I'm going to attempt reading something and we'll see how that goes. Hello. So reading today has not been the best. Oh well, I did finish another book, which is exciting. I finished what was it called again? Ting min søn skal vide om verden, things my son should know about the world. It's not been translated. I found out about that today when I checked on Goodreads. So it's not been translated into English. It's translated to Danish, obviously. And it was enjoyable to listen to, and I enjoyed his narration style. So it was very humorous, and I enjoyed it in that sense. And it was, I think, a total number of pages for the hardback edition was 176, so yeah. As I said, I'll try and have some stats running over here. Perhaps, maybe. Apart from that, I haven't read anything since I got home. The only thing I've been doing is I have watched some sports. I have had some dinner and I have edited a video. An hour-long video cut down to 11 minutes. I'm pretty proud of myself. Alright, I sped up a lot of it because it's a bullet journal video, but still, that's pretty exciting. But that took a whole lot of time. So I haven't actually been reading, and now it's 10 and I'm tired. So I think I might go to bed. I don't know what to do about my audio situation because I'm thinking I want to read something in the car tomorrow as well, because on the way home today I listened to The Stand because I finished the Fredrik Backman novel actually at work because I was listening to it like for 15 minutes or something. That was what was left of my audio when I arrived at work today. So I was like, yeah, instead of me having to switch something while I was driving, which I think was a little risky, I wanted to sort of finish it. So I did that. So my next task will be find another audio that's translated, preferably from a non-English speaking. I wanted to get Hex from the library Overdrive, but I'm on a waiting list, so I'm probably not going to be able to get to it this week. That's pretty annoying because I was really looking forward to that one. I didn't check to see if it was available already when I looked it up. So I'll try and figure something out. That's what I'm gonna do now until I go to bed, and then I'll be sleeping. Tomorrow I need to get a new light bulb for my reading lamp in my bedroom. I keep forgetting about it because I don't think about it until I have to go to sleep, and I'm like, I'd like to read a couple of pages before I go to bed, but then I remember I don't have any light. Hello everyone, it's now Wednesday. It's Wednesday 11:15 p.m. so I'm on my way to bed. I'll be honest, I have to get up at 5:30, so my reading has been slow. Actually, I'll say I'm really good on my audio listening. I started on took some time for me to figure out where to start with my next audio, whether it was going to be something that fit for the Translateathon, but I ended up picking up the Danish translation of The Prince of Mist or something like that. That's what the English translated title is. I don't know how to what the original title is, because I think it's Spanish. It is Spanish. But the Danish title is called Tones Fyrste, which is similar to the Prince of Mist. But Fyrste is just not like prince, but that's more like it's more or less the same. It's just, I think it's what you call, anyway, it's not important. This is a children's horror novel, and it's definitely really, really creepy. It has some very creepy vibes. It features a scary clown, and I am not happy with clowns, so that's pretty creepy. And I am almost halfway through. I have 1 hour and 36 minutes left of the audio, and I have 2 hours of listening over the next 2 days at least. So I'll definitely be finishing that in time as well. So it's nice to know. I read a whopping total of 25 pages exactly. So that is what I've been reading from that. And that's basically it. I listened to half an hour for The Stand today, but that doesn't really count for this. So now I'm gonna go to bed, and hopefully tomorrow will be more productive in the actual reading. I still haven't gotten a new light bulb for my reading lamp. I'm telling you, I forget it every day until right now. So we'll see if I eventually get it changed over the week. I'll let you know if that happens. So we'll see. Otherwise, if I put this vlog up and I have not still actually bought a new light bulb, please remind me in the comments. Maybe I'll remember actually buying it. Who knows? Anyway, this is my update for now. Bye. Hello, it's now Thursday and I'm on my read a bit. So, yeah, I read a total of 34 pages in Jane Eyre today. So 10 more pages than I did yesterday. Ooh, success. I am enjoying what I'm reading so far, I think. I'm always a little bit terrible when it comes to classics and the writing style. It's a lot slower when you read it, so I don't know if a classic is a great thing to read over a readathon when you have to read a little faster. But I have been enjoying what I've been reading so far. I really like Jane as a character. She's very feisty. Even when she's treated horribly by people, I like how she's sort of speaking up for herself at times, and she's in some pretty difficult situations so far. But I'm interested in seeing where this is gonna go now. I don't know a lot about, even though they're classics and people have been talking about them so much, I don't know much about them. So it's always a little bit surprising what happens. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it so far. I think the writing is interesting, but something I have to pay a lot more attention to than usual. But I also have been listening to 1 hour of, what's it called? Prince of Mist, Tones Fyrste. The Danish edition is called Tones Fyrste. I really enjoyed that one so far as well. It's really creepy and it's definitely coming together now. Things took a turn I didn't really see coming. So yeah, I have half an hour left, so I'll listen to that in the morning when I go to work. So I'll definitely finish that tomorrow. So far, it's been a pretty successful read when it comes to finishes, but I haven't really been finishing the things that I wanted to. But hopefully I'll manage to finish one of the books. I think I might go and actually focus on the fantasy book, because I don't think I'll need to focus as much on my reading when I read that. And then I'll actually have completed the read 5 books. Almost read 5 books that was translated from a non-English author. But that's my plan now. Still 3 days good to go, so things could happen, but I'm gonna go to bed and yeah. Hello friends, it's now, I have a really big red spot on my nose. It's now Saturday. I didn't get to film anything yesterday, and I'm sorry about that. I forgot about it, but I did manage to finish Prince of Mist yesterday. Look at my hands. I was just in the city trying some lipsticks, and I didn't want one that smeared easily, and all of them did though. But I need to wash my hands. As I said, I finished the Prince of Mist, and it was really good. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars, I think, and it was creepy, and it took some twists and turns I didn't expect, and I definitely understand why Carlos Readathon is a really popular author. He has some really interesting storytelling ways and very mysterious and creepy. I haven't read anything today yet Translateathon related. I only read a couple of pages I read about 50 pages in Citizen Flight, which is my buddy read with Rachel and some other people that we're buddy reading it together, and we're supposed to finish the second story today, but I didn't. I haven't really been reading anything in it all week, so I feel a little bad about that, but luckily this story is a shorter one, so I'd like to finish this one over the weekend and catch up with the others, so that I only have to focus on the next story next week, but we'll see about that. It's 1 p.m. now, so I've already spent quite a bit of time, but it's because I was at downtown buying birthday gifts, because March is almost like Christmas for us, because my sisters, who are twins, their birthday is the 26th, so next week. And my mom's birthday is the 24th, so I had to go and buy 3 birthday presents today. But now that's out of the way, I don't have to think about that any longer. So that is what I've been spending my morning doing. And now I'm gonna relax for a bit. I don't think I'm gonna read right away, but then I'm going to be focusing on The Last Wish today. See if I can get a lot further. I would like to finish this one, and I'd also like to finish Jane Eyre, but I don't know if I'll manage. Or maybe I should read Song of Achilles, because that has both LGBT themes and it could also work for my body read, so I'm not sure about that. We'll see what I decide on. We'll see if I even manage to finish this one over the weekend, because I would like to. This was my update for now. I'll see you later. Hi guys, it is now just past midnight on Saturday. Oh well, it is technically Sunday. I got my reading lamp. Look at that, you can't see it, but I changed my light bulb. I promised I'll tell you if I did that, and I remembered to buy one today. So now I've changed it, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I haven't read a single page since I came home, so I actually haven't read anything for the Translateathon today, and I feel terrible, but I have just been really cold. It's sort of a bad excuse, but I haven't been able to stay warm for very long, because it's been really windy today, and the wind is coming from an eastern part of, so that means it's right against my living room, and this house is not the best isolated, whatever you're gonna call it, and it means that it's a bit cold against the windows. I mean, I can actually feel the wind, and so it's been really some tough days because I've been so cold. And then I've been watching some badminton, and I've been tired a lot. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and just doing nothing. And hopefully I will manage to finish something tomorrow, but we'll see. Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I forgot to do an update on Sunday. Oh well, I felt really bad on Sunday and Monday, so I didn't really read anything else, I think, since I last talked to you. But here's my stats. I really enjoyed participating in the Translateathon, and I feel like I finished quite a few things, even though it was all audio related what I finished. But yeah, it's better than nothing, and I'm happy to have participated, and I hope that there will be a new round sometime again. And yeah, but I'm also looking forward to being able to get back to all the crazy stuff I was working on before I started on Translateathon. So hopefully I will get working on that. Yeah, see you later. Bye.